All right, welcome everyone. Quick update to the last videos where I felt incredibly horrible in all sorts of senses, like physically, emotionally, every way. I'm doing better now, actually. I've come to the point where I'm getting over like my past, like really, like childhood of mine, what happened there, because to this point it was like my fuel and my reason to do everything I ever did. And it led me here, which is, I guess, okayish. It's just emotionally I've been a wreck, always have been. So I'm trying to figure out how to get back to being myself and just be okay, like I did when I was very, very young, when I didn't have the thoughts I have, when I didn't feel like changing myself for the world to be accepted, which doesn't even work. So I just try to get back to myself, basically, like natural self. I just changed myself for so long and so viscerally that I kind of lost myself. So yeah, it's tough. Like I don't know what to tell you. Like I'm trying to figure myself out, but it's like how I'm talking right now. Like I can't explain it. I get hung up on things and I just don't understand. And I have no clue how to go about it. And yeah, it's tough. I think I'll get it eventually, because as I said, I'm doing better now. But right now, I'm just lost, like fully lost. Like I lost myself. I lost my drive, my reason why I do things. I lost my identity. Yeah, and as I've said, I'm getting over, like, I can't let the things that happened to me as a child define me now. Like, I think I'm closing that chapter, finally, hopefully. I think so. And in the next chapter I can finally live in the presence, in the moment, like how you should. Not like I did in the past, or live in the future, working on yourself, discipline, whatever. Yeah, so that also means I'm trying to talk to my parents, because I just, like as a teenager, I thought there's no reason anymore. I tried everything. There's no reason to talk to them and be honest with them. I just play pretend like I'm okay, and then they leave me alone, and I never have to explain myself or get things right. Didn't work, obviously. I just buried the problems deeper. so it's hard to grasp them. So I'm like, I'm not well in any sort of way, really. Okay, I'm okay-ish right now, but I have to get these childhood things out of my way, like how I was not treated well, like me not even believing in myself, because when I was at home I just got neglected, shouted at, made fun of, which led me to now, you can even see it in my first videos, you can hear it now, like it seems like I don't even believe in myself enough to believe what I say, what I'm saying right now, like what I'm saying matters. That has been my default setting actually. So I came to realize I don't even believe on a baseline that I matter. What I say matters, what I do matters, what I want matters. So that's why I've been like this sad something. I don't wanna push myself down even further, but yeah, you can hear and see what I've turned out to be. And that's kind of the reason. So now you have to, or I have to, and if it applies to you somehow, then we have to, and we can't blame it on anybody but ourselves, kind of. You know, everybody's kind of at fault here, like parents and me and whatever. But in the end, only I or you or we can actually do something about it. If you don't do anything about it, it's just going to keep going like this, continue like this, and yeah, that's not sustainable at all. So yeah, we have to find a way for us to deal with these things and let go, I guess. Yeah, that's where I'm at right now, and that's messy, deeply saddening. I just have no other option anymore. I can't do anything else in life, so we have to go through this. Alright. The future, I don't even know what my future is anymore, but I will end up. You know, I completely lost that. So yeah, that's my life now. That's the present I live in. That's all. Let's get into it. We're almost finished with the I'm Free EP, which was released, but I found quite a few songs, like 5 or 6 now, that haven't been officially released. I hope I found all of them, because I do wanna do this chronologically. If I miss any song, please let me know. Like even now, when I looked up this last track of I'm Free, which is called I'm Free, I found an F track with Tommy Prophet, which is called I'm Done. Never even knew that existed, or never even read anything about it. So it was completely by chance. I hope I have all the NF songs now. We'll see. If I don't, please let me know, and we'll just get back to that. Alright, let's get into it finally. I've been talking long enough. actually been talking about this to, you know, siblings and cousins younger than me, who had a similar childhood to me, and I obviously felt for them, and always try to cheer them up, help them out somehow. And this is how I kind of described it to them. It was a prison, like living at home with parents, step-parents, was a prison. I couldn't do anything. I was ruled over. I didn't have any rights. Yeah. Which is also something I just thought about, like, how does that happen to somebody? Like, you're born into a prison where nobody likes you, you're just kept alive to suffer. That's just life, I guess, that we have to, I don't know, find a way out of. I also thought about, like, how is my life, why do I feel like my life is hell? Like, I did so much for it to be better. I guess a good life is way more expensive than I thought it would be. Which is definitely true. Yeah. And also, I found out, because I've had that, which I told you about, that moment that when I was like 14, I looked out the window. It was a beautiful day outside, but I just felt miserable because I had another bad day at home. I just couldn't figure out, why is it so beautiful outside? What is life? Why do I feel that's horribly, I don't have another word. That's horribly that I did. Why was I suffering? And at that point, I think I just had the ultimate breakdown. Because I think I've said this to you, I already tried not being myself and changing myself so I don't get shouted at, made fun of, and so on and so forth, at home, which also didn't work. So I was like, how can I finally live? Like, how can I just exist peacefully? Because I couldn't do that at all at 14, all my life. So with that mental breakdown, I think then I put everything on pride. I bet everything on pride. And I tried to work my way through life so I get the best possible outcome, changing myself. I don't know if that applies to that advice. You should be like water always, going with the flow and not really have a shape or form, just find your way through things, just flowing. I hope you know what I mean. But I did that, and I think that's why I lost myself. I wasn't myself anymore at all. No, I don't know who I am. And because this was such a breaking point, it was 10 years ago, everything I thought then was like true in my head, which is why I thought I'm getting somewhere and it's good what I'm doing and I'm right. And turns out I haven't been right. I haven't been right. I've been living wrong. I've been living wrong. Where yeah. Sorry, that's all I had to say. It's not deniable at this point that I'm incredibly sad and it's called soulless. Like, how can you describe how I'm right now? Shattered on the ground. Rock bottom. I think I've had worse, but hopeless. Yeah, could be hopeless right now. That's a good explanation. Anyway, let's continue. Sorry. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't even say sorry, it's my video. I hope you can learn something from this. That's why I do it, also for myself, and with the possibility that it also helps someone else maybe who has been going through things like I did, like what NF did, what Eminem did. And maybe in some sort of form it helps. Yeah, God. I haven't been talking to him a lot recently. I told him I just want to go all the way now. Like, I don't even care about anything in the world anymore. Just please let me do my thing, what I was destined to. Let me grow, let me form like what he had in mind for me. I can't be hung up on anything anymore. I can't be bothered anymore. I'm so everything, all the disappointment and pain I've been through is, I can't take it anymore. Like, why bother? I also often find myself thinking, why bother? Why do I bother even doing things? But I'm going to keep on with God. Might have to talk to him more. Might have to do that. Yeah. Anyway, I'm going for it. Whatever it is, I'm going for it. I hope I don't even have to say what this means anymore. If you've watched every video chronologically, then you should know what it means. And you should watch out, that's the whole point. We are learning the whole journey. And for that, we need to talk about every song. To hopefully see through like what made NF break through, so that we can maybe replicate that. That's why we're here. So everything he said, let's go. Interesting. I might be at this place what he's talking about, but I might also not, because you hear him, he's hyped, and I'm absolutely not hyped. But I've been, as I've said in the beginning, I've been getting off these weights off my shoulders, like the things that happened in my childhood. I'm letting go of those weights. Nothing really else I can do about it. It's like the balloon metaphor, the black balloon metaphor that's coming in the surge. We are not there yet. So I'm slowly getting rid of the balloons, letting them go, I think. Alright, let's go.
Now you know you're tripping majorly. Yeah, I've gone off the ball like you playing in the major league. Making bad calls, striking.
What?
I ain't going back, David. Now you know you're tripping majorly. Yeah, I've gone off the ball like you playing in the major league. Making bad calls, striking out, living dangerously. Trying to steal bases, face it, think it's time to change the team. Basically, he can take your life and rearrange it. Say you want freedom, but you ain't ready for changes.
I mean, that's what I said in the beginning, like, I'm so done with everything and everyone. All I believe right now is God, and I've put everything on him, like, I bet everything on him. And we'll see how it turns out. There's nothing more I can do. I tried everything, really. I can say that confidently. I tried everything in my life to feel better, to, I don't know, try to just live and be happy. I don't even know what my goals are anymore. I don't even know, but I just let everything go and give it to him. I literally can't do anything more. I can't. That's why I'm here. Everything that I did in my life has led me here. And NF says it's what you should do, then it should be a great sign. Ooh. I think I'm feeling better now, actually. I guess this is part of the process. When you see and hear me, do you feel like you've been this way before, you felt this way, you felt like I did, that would be interesting to know. Alright, I guess we are on the way then. Let's go.
You flip it like around, something like the Matrix. Used to feel chained up, now you feel amazing. Amen. You know that feeling like you're brand new. No longer are you living like you can't move. He took you out the bondage and he freed you. Instead of yelling chained up, now you yelling freed up. I don't feel chained no longer. Used to feel so weak, now I feel strong. Hey, what I gotta do to make it see? I've been through the struggle and the pain, now I'm free. Yeah, now the weight's on my shoulders, feeling brand new, and I thought I done told you. He got me up in place I was at, yeah, and I promise you I ain't going back, baby. Free me, Father, I'm so sick of the pain that bothers me to the point I scream it, holler, looking for a way to get away, but a way to get away's no option. Gave me the ball, I dropped it. Had you playing in my palms, I mocked it. Told you I would give it all, but I'm not. So you gave me a chance, I blew it, I bombed.
Yeah, did that as well. Like when I was 21, I've had these thoughts and I was like, God, let me try it on my own first. Like, I want to know how far I can get alone without you. That's what happened. Now, we're here, working with God. Like we're supposed to be.
See, I know I don't deserve it. I don't wanna be this broken person. Living in the dark, no open curtain. Prison in my heart, hopeless, nervous, choked and burning. I hate these burdens. They break and torture me, and they're forcing me into something I know I was never born to be. But now I'm free. I don't feel chained no longer. Used to feel so weak, now I feel strong. Hey, what I gotta do to make it see? I've been through the struggle and the pain, now I'm free. Yeah, now the weight's on my shoulders, feeling brand new, and I thought I done told you. He got me out the place I was at, yeah, and I promise you I ain't going back, baby. I don't feel chained no longer. Used to feel so weak, now I feel strong. Hey, what I gotta do to make it see? I've been through the struggle and the pain, now I'm free. Yeah, now the weight's on my shoulders, feeling brand new, and I thought I done told you. He got me out the place I was at, yeah, and I promise you I ain't going back, baby. I ain't going back, baby. I ain't going back, baby.
Alright, it was actually a nice song. I liked it. I hope I won't devolve into just end up saying something and it just clicks with me and then, I sign. I hope that's just not going to be every video. If I go over it too quickly and you have a question, you can ask me. Feel free. Alright, later.